Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back. I hope you guys are having a very good day as always. And today I woke up and randomly decided to go on Reddit, and I saw a very big post that basically was roasting Apex while complimenting and bigging up and basically just praising Warzone. And obviously Warzone is the brand new game, the brand new battle royale game recently released by Infinity Ward or Call of Duty, right? Now that post had a lot of upvotes and people were basically just saying how Warzone is doing everything that Apex should have been doing, and then you had some people who were very upset and just not really having it because Apex is their #1 game, right? So I understand both sides of the spectrum. Now before I get into this video, if you guys haven't joined my Discord server as yet, I'll leave the link down below. Please come join. It's a very fun time. And also, if you prefer Apex over Warzone, comment Apex. If you prefer Warzone over Apex, comment Warzone. I really want to see what you guys think of both of these games, so don't be shy. I want to see what you guys prefer, so comment Apex or comment Warzone, let me know. But first up, let me just say this, right? I don't think that Warzone is ever gonna completely take over Apex, because Apex to me is a very unique game. The movement in Apex is so good, and Respawn has really nailed that, that side of battle royale. Movement, fluidity, Respawn has nailed that. However, I do think that Warzone is possibly the best thing to actually happen to Apex since Apex was released, and I'll tell you guys why very soon. But let's be real, right? Apex really had no real competition since it came out. Obviously Fortnite was there, but to me Fortnite and Apex are both very different battle royale games. They're very different. Obviously Fortnite is third person, Apex is first person, but Fortnite is also much more childish, much more colorful and stuff, and Apex and Fortnite appeal to two very different audiences, right? The interesting thing with Warzone and Apex is that Apex and Warzone both appeal to the exact same audience, which is a very good thing in my opinion for Apex's growth. I think we all kind of agree that Apex at its core is a very fun game. It's the reason we play it so much, but Respawn has kind of been not doing the best job at constantly updating and bringing us new stuff. It's always been a very long time to wait to see updates. And for example, when the PK was first really strong, like I would say back in November or something of last year, it took Respawn a very long time to just buff, but to nerf the PK back at that time, and we've seen that a lot recently in Apex. Respawn is taking a very long time to address stuff like hackers as well in ranked on PC. It just takes Respawn a bit of time to really implement changes that we want to see in Apex. I think Apex could be the best game out right now, hands down, if Respawn was just a bit more on top of the game. The reason I think Warzone is going to completely benefit Apex in the long run is because, as I said, Warzone and Apex are direct competitors. They're trying to get the same audience, and not to mention the guys who originally made the first COD games are Respawn. Like Respawn made Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2. So I think Respawn might have some kind of like personal, some kind of personal thing with Infinity Ward right now. But all of this just reinforces my point that Warzone is going to make Apex the game it needs to be, because all of this competition, all of this talk from fans and stuff saying look how quickly Warzone implemented solos, why doesn't Apex have solos and stuff? All of this talk is going to force Respawn, it should force Respawn to take action and actually bring some new stuff into Apex. Let's take a look at Twitch. All of the biggest Apex streamers right now, like Diego, Imperial Hal, Daltouche, all of those really big streamers right now are playing Warzone a lot. Now obviously Warzone just came out, and this shouldn't be like a direct indication of how big the game is gonna be, but it should be an indication of which markets Warzone actually appeal to. And as you can see, Warzone is directly appealing to the players who play Apex, which is a very big thing. Shroud himself, who obviously doesn't play Apex that much anymore, but he still has a very big voice in the community, he actually said that Warzone right now is more impressive than Apex, and I don't actually agree with that statement, but it doesn't matter what I agree with, because all of this publicity, all of this negative talk like to Apex is going to force Respawn to improve their game. By the way guys, Warzone also surpassed Apex as the fastest growing non-mobile game, because recently Apex had that record, but Warzone just surpassed it. So you guys see where I'm coming from, right? You guys see what I mean when I say that Warzone is the best thing to ever happen to Apex. The worst thing that Respawn could do right now is ignore all of this, ignore the talk, and just do exactly what they were doing and don't even change anything about their marketing strategy. They need to change their strategy. They need to do something brand new, implement something new, because Warzone is in a very good position right now, and while Apex is still in a very good position, obviously all of this is just what we need to really see Apex at its peak, Apex as the best game it could possibly be. I'm obviously an Apex channel, and while I think that Warzone is very fun, I just naturally prefer the style of Apex, the movement, the guns, just the whole way Apex is set up. I just prefer that style of gameplay. So if by some lucky chance Respawn just stumbles across this video, you guys need to take this as a sign and give the community what they want. We want solos, we want duos, we want all of those things in Apex right now. So hopefully Respawn will do what they have to do, but I think that they will, because there's no way that EA is going to allow Activision again to come back and take over. So let's just see what happens, guys, and I think in the long run this will be a very good thing for Apex Legends. So what do you guys think? Comment down below, and what do you guys think of Warzone versus Apex? Thanks so much for watching this video, guys. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in some more Apex. Till next time.